over the red list issue affecting UK and Ireland, I think the best way that's actually helped most overseas nurses is the educational route. You all know Seidu. If you've been on my channel, he actually explained the whole educational route for overseas nurses to actually migrate to Ireland. I've had a lot of questions from nurses back home about the system, okay, the educational system here, because a lot of people are kind of apprehensive about like offering BSc in nursing in Ireland and all of that. So today is here to kind of, take us through the whole process. Let's have much detail about the educational system, the teaching, the grading, and all of that. Welcome, Seidu. I'm fine, thank you. Seidu is that shy type. Don't mind him, eh? He's not shy at all. Don't mind him. So if you have any other question apart from whatever that I'm actually going to ask him today, you can drop it at the comment section. I also have a Telegram page with him where he kind of coaches from home who are actually interested in coming to Ireland. Okay, so if you want to join that page as well, why not just join my general Telegram page, and then afterwards we'll just connect you to the page that I have with Seidu as well. Okay, Seidu, so let's go straight into today's video. Let's talk about the educational system in Ghana and in Ireland. How does it differ?
Actually, I would say there are a lot of differences.
Yeah.
Let's look at technology-wise.
Yeah.
I would say that most campuses in Ghana, they don't even have Wi-Fi and those things to support their students in there.
Yeah.
And if you look at the systems in Ireland, every school has a database. They follow the general database. After that, they also have their own prescribed database for them to use. So I would always say that with regards to technologies, it helps you to become like computer literate, even if you don't have any background with computer. One other thing I would say is support. I would classify support in general, because we all know back home it's difficult for you to even meet a lecturer, talk less of explaining your own challenges to them. But one thing that I've realized is most schools in Ireland, they have support system. You can meet your lecturer even after lectures to tell him that I didn't understand. The lecturer will schedule time with you and make sure that they impart the knowledge in you. It's not about you achieving or you becoming first in the class. No, this is one thing that is very, very critical in Ireland. One other thing is several schools, like my school, we have research support centers. We have writing centers. We have a program called Buddy. So the moment you apply with the school, they will look for their buddies. It's like a social group. You'll be assigned to somebody. The person will talk to you, guide you through all the processes until you come to Ireland. Even when you are coming, the person will come and receive you, usher you into the school, take you around, and then answer all your questions. So these are some reasons why I think studying in Ireland is better than studying.
Okay, so back home you did your diploma, right?
Yeah.
So here you are doing your masters.
No, currently I'm doing my PhD.
Okay, you are doing your PhD. So did you offer your BSc here?
Yes, the system runs like this. If you have a diploma or a degree back home, you can apply for either a master's or a degree course for 1 year.
Okay.
Yes, so mostly they will give you master's or BSc in nursing.
Yeah.
Yes, because with the specialties you need to have a license before you can specialize.
Okay.
So from there, if you want to progress to specialize, or from there if you want to write your RCSI and then get your license to practice, then and you want to further in any other special field, you are allowed to do it.
Okay.
But BSc General Nursing and MSc General Nursing is a general course for everybody that anybody can apply to.
Okay.
So I'm using myself as an example. I was having diploma in Ghana. I came and I did 1 year degree, and then I also progressed. I had a scholarship and I did 1 year masters. And then I'm doing my PhD. I'm in my 3rd year PhD now. So the system is there to support you. If only you try to look, you will find the answers that you need.
Okay. So back home you did your diploma. Here you started with your BSc. Now you are doing your PhD and all of that. Would you say that when you came here to offer your BSc, you did the same courses that you actually did in your diploma back home?
I would say no.
Okay.
And this is school specific.
Yeah.
Because some schools look at, for example, I know of University of Tralee.
Yeah.
They go back into the basics. You do some anatomy and physiology before they add some courses to it. But University of Limerick, they don't do that.
Okay.
They focus on patient-centered care. So when we talk about patient-centered, like when you are applying for the school, one of the requirements is to be licensed to practice in your own country.
Yeah.
So they already have the notion that you are already a qualified nurse coming into the country.
Okay.
So they focus on like courses like the models like patient-centered care, communication, leadership, and then research.
Oh, wow.
So actually it's about 6 models
Okay.
you look at. So this, and I know of Trinity Talent, their syllabus and course is different.
Yeah.
So it's up to the course or the school that you apply.
Yeah.
Then that's where their models apply to you. So I would say it's school specific, but at the end of the day, you are getting your BSc in nursing.
Yes.
And I know most of them is 1 year.
Yeah.
Right now, I know they are still having conversations to add clinical placements to some of the courses, so that you don't even need the IELTS and the OETs and those.
Yeah.
You come after school, you just apply for the course.
That's
and then
nice.
you progress from there, you'll be licensed to practice in the country.
Okay.
But it's a long way. I think they are still deliberating on it, on how they are going to bring it up.
So that's their teaching method.
That's their teaching method.
Oh, okay. So you actually spoke about the student support system. Okay, but I want you to kind of emphasize a little bit more on it, comparing that of Ghana and Ireland. What would you say? Or back home?
I will grade Ghana like 5, and I will grade Ireland like 95%.
Oh, that's not fair.
No, it's not about the fairness. It's about the established programs and institutions, which is there to support the students. Let me take student counseling for example. In UL, they have student counseling support system. If you know you are having mental health issues, you know how, as nurses, you know how mental health is being dealt with in our country. But in Ireland, the moment you realize that you are getting into a depressive state or you are stressed out because of academics, there is a student support center there which is ready to support you 24/7, even if school is not in session. With the writing center, you know, if you come into the education system in Ghana is different. Ours is write, answer, chew and pop, and give and go away. But here in Ireland, one of the most cardinal things you should know is you have to learn, you have to understand and back all your facts with evidences. So here, so if you IELTS before, the writing, you know, they will say academic writing, this is where you exhibit those. So they have centers, the writing center, to support you to understand the system. And as I said earlier, the lecturers are also willing to really support you. And apart from that, we have student organizations. If you go into the nursing institution, we have nursing support groups, we have engineering support groups to help you even with education, and then before you even finish school, there is this career guidance to also support you to know whatever you want. So I would say the support system is really massive and it's really great. Before even you graduate, you see that there are a lot of things you'll be preempting to do before you even finish the school. So I would say the support system is really massive.
Good.
It's very good.
Okay, now let's talk about the class size. Okay, it sounds a bit funny, but what would you say about the class size? Like from home, you know, and then here, and then let's talk also about the grading system, okay, or the assessment, you know, the whole assessment system here. What would you say?
Well, with pertaining to the class size, from my school, I always speak from my experience from the University of London. Like, let's use the undergraduate for example. They have courses like general nursing, midwifery, intellectual disability, and mental health nursing. So the 4 models, and then I would say international students. So we have 5 courses. We all have our separate class, and the number is not supposed to be more than 30. You understand? But we have some general courses that we all come together to familiarize ourselves with it. And then one other thing I've also realized is some of the models, they have labs or tutorials. So with the labs or tutorials, they mix you in order for you to get to know the other students from the other courses or the other models. So that is what I could say about the class size. And so it really helps you to understand whatever which is going on. And then when it comes to the grading system, it's funny. The first time I even had an email telling me that if I think I can apply for an I grade, I was surprised, because an I grade is like, okay, you don't believe that, you don't trust yourself that you will pass this exam. So give me C. You know, this is a professional course. Give me C to go and chop. That is a pass, or D, and you go. Since they will look at the model and the pass mark for the game, they will just give it to you. And you have to apply for it, and you give your reasons. And you know how the reasons are. You know, what will be a reason to an African will not be a reason to an Irish. You understand? But apart from that, I would say the grades are, with UL, the grades are very tough. 80 above is A, like Ghana, just to put you on your toes. But you still have the I grade to support you if you think things are not going well for you that particular.
So you can just apply for the I grade just for you to get a pass.
The moment school vacates, they will just send an email. If you know you couldn't do well in some models, apply for an I grade. So when you apply for it, so by the time the results come, you see that if it's C, you had your C's and you've passed and you've gone your way. Yeah, that's the most important. Yeah, you know, it's, as I said, the education is not meant to stress the students. It's just to involve the students, especially in nursing. You know, it's practical, so you need to involve yourself. It's not just chew and pour like how we do for the licensure. You just pass and then you go. No, it's just for you to immerse yourself in it, understand what is going on, pass, and then go your way. That is the most important thing.
This might sound a bit different because I keep asking you over and over, but just for you to emphasize on it once more, then that's it. You know, when you come here, you are done with your BSc. What next before you become a nurse?
Let me start with this. Like, when you finish school, you still have to apply as somebody who is in Ghana. The only advantage is you are here. So you don't need to struggle with employment or for somebody to sponsor you for you to come. You are already in the system. So you have to apply and clear yourself from the ministries, clear yourself from the NMC for them to send your certificate of good standing, and then after that you write your English test and you pass. And then after that you get your paid practice. That is the only difference. Like, the only difference here, as I said, the only difference is you are already in Ireland. So in terms of career-wise, you are safe because already most students are already working as healthcare assistants. So they already know which hospital they prefer to work. And one good thing is, you know, it gets you exposed to the Irish system. No matter if you are working in a nursing home or community setting, you know what you want and you understand how the system of care really is. Like, you coming in as a novice and you have thought blocks and all those things. So it has, even though there is a little disadvantage, but it has an upper hand with you applying and coming to school. And as I always say, certificate, you don't undermine certificate. You don't know what will lead. Maybe you might come and you want to become a nurse. There are so many private organizations who don't require license to practice. They just want you to have your nursing certificate, and then they will employ you. Maybe you can become part of their health and safety team. That's it. So there are chances over there. And one thing that I've also realized as a student is, from day one since I came into the school, I know in Ghana you have to complete school, wait for ministries to clear you, and a whole lot of process for you before you can get employment. But this place, even if you are in the third year, you see that the hospitals come into the school. Yes, and this is not even only to nursing. It's every department, I know second years who are already fully employed. They are working like with other departments, engineering and those, because they have the skills, computer science and those things. They have just in the certificate. And others who, let me come down to with nursing like this, in the third year, they will come to look for students to just employ them. Even if you check on the NMC portal, there is a graduate scheme. That graduate scheme is, when they pick you, they are going to train you, and after that they will send all your records to the NMBI, and you are fully employed. So as I said, with career-wise, there are a lot of chances. You wouldn't finish school and there are a lot of hospitals looking for you. And here it's private. The privates are even more than the government institutions. The community setting is there, the disability care is there. These are all different sections that one can work in as a nurse. So I would say that for career-wise, just relax. The only thing is just apply for the school and come. No matter your course, I'm telling you, you will get something to do. And one thing recently we've realized is those with the business background. Taxations, accountancy, oh my God, and they are earning the biggest money from the country. So there are a lot of opportunities studying in Ireland. We are nurses, so we are much concentrated with nurses. Don't let somebody deceive you. You know what you want, and if Ghana is not giving you the chance to exhibit yourself or practice as a nurse, look for other places. And Ireland is a really good place for you to come and then you progress in your career.
I think a lot of people are usually concerned with, I don't have lots of funds, I'm coming in, I've paid my fees. Will I be able to get a job to really be able to, fund myself?
I would say this thing, we must have a video on it. It's on my whole full story. See, it's not always, as I always say, visa, if you apply for the school, yes, it's true. Especially now looking at the euro and dollar rate it's going high. But some schools, I know with UL like this, even if you make part payments, you will be issued a student support letter to send to the embassy. You understand? So it's a process. Don't listen to somebody. Try it yourself. When you try it yourself and then you will get blocked, I tried. Even that, don't give up. Perseverance. We are all persevering in this country. If not, I wouldn't have come from Ghana, and currently I didn't even dream of doing PhD in my life. I always tell people. But I saw the opportunities. I tried and I got it. And now, hopefully by next year, I'm done with my education.
Yeah.
So it's one step at a time.
Yeah,
Don't just
definitely.
give up. Just try it. That's all.
Yeah. So guys, if you're a nurse and you want to come here through education, you can even do the healthcare assistant. There are a lot of job opportunities you can be doing whilst you're learning and all of that. It's not just nurses. If, just as I said, if you're into business, accounting, like just any aspect at all, you can still come in, find some few things to do, and then you can equally support yourself as well. So now let's talk about the hours. Okay, we know that a lot of people are really concerned when I come into the country, I'm a student, how many hours am I allowed to work so I'll be able to really take care of myself? So throw more light on that.
Okay, legally, I think this is every country. It's not that even Australia is trying to move from 20 hours to 30 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, they've even said the law. Yeah, it's in motion
okay.
now. So in Ireland, the standard is as a student, you are allowed to work 20 hours. And the motive is you are here to learn.
Yeah.
And they want you to learn.
Yeah.
Because the instances students have worked over their time and the immigration have queried them, send them letters, and I know some Indian students who have been asked to go back home.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because they broke the immigration laws.
Okay.
But it's up to you. The law is 20 hours. In 20 hours, you can do a lot.
Per week, per month?
Per week. 20 hours per week. So in a month, you have 80 hours.
Okay.
I'm telling you, from Ghana, 20 hours is enough. You can support yourself.
Okay.
It's just that
that's
accommodation.
all we want to know.
Yeah, accommodation is going high, but apart from that,
you can still survive.
You can still survive. Trust me.
That's good.
We are all surviving.
You're all surviving. Okay, so what are your final words to my viewers?
One thing I want to tell people, everybody watching this video is perseverance.
Yeah.
Don't listen to anybody.
Yeah.
Please, if you are into something, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it, and tomorrow when you see me, you will thank me later. So that's the only word I can say. Perseverance, persevere, and you will surely get to whatever you want to get to.
Okay guys, so if you haven't checked my video with Seidu on education in Ireland, you can do that. I'm also going to display it on my screen. You can have a watch of that video so that you have a better understanding about the whole process. Okay, we are not here to talk about the process, but just to talk more about what education itself really entails. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, as I said earlier on, just drop it in the comment section and I'll have him come and then he's going to reply all the messages. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for always joining. Remember to like and also share this video. See you all soon on my next video. We are still here to celebrate our Ghana Day. Bye.